welcome back. As you might know, we moved my boyfriend's sound studio from the living room to the attic, and we moved around all of the living room to make space for the babies. However, we are now stuck with a very annoying echo. So I want to put something on the wall. Long story short, I'm gonna make macrame leaves and put them on the wall. Let's see what we can make of it. I've got some stuff ready here, a ruler to make everything sort of the same size, a bunch of string. This is Laing cord, 100% cotton, single strand macrame cord, 3 millimeters. Got 3 different colors, which will suit my living room. I've got some beads and some extra stuff, like I've got 2 combs, a chunky one and a very fine one. I don't have anything in between, so I hope one of these will work to brush out the edges. Scissors to cut it to size, a piece of cardboard and a pencil to make a template. I have looked at a couple of little videos about making this. I'm deciding to do it slightly different. Like, I don't want to use glue or anything to harden it up because I think it looks a little bit fake. But it might just be like a bunch of strings that hanging on the wall, so I might need to do something. Let's figure that out together. Let's try and do something. Oh, I've got clipboard as well, hold on. I think I saw someone do this. They put the top string into the clipboard so it doesn't go all over the place. I'll show you my inspiration picture, which came from, I think, AliExpress or Temu or some website like that. So I'm gonna try and make a string with beads and those leaves, like with all different heights, different colors. I've got 3 colors. So I'm just gonna try and make one first and see where that gets us and how long that will take me. Because if I need to make like 20, okay. I'm gonna start with the green one first, just because I want to. Let's open this up.
One eternity later.
This is very peculiar string. It's already got these loose ends, see? That's what we want to brush out in a bit to make it feathery or leafy. How big do you want to go? How much is that? Like 20 centimeters? Yeah, let's go for 20. So okay, brain all over the place. I need 1 longer string and then multiple small strings. So I'm thinking I might do 1 string of like 50 centimeters, which is quite handy that I have this lying here. Snip. There we go, the choice has been made. I'm gonna do 20 centimeters, I think, and a bunch of these small ones. I don't know how many. If I tie this up here, do I need to tie it up? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna put this here. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so that's our, let's call it a base. And then we're gonna cut a bunch of 20 centimeter thingies. Like right there. Snip. I've got 16. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll see. Back to this one. So I'm gonna put 1 underneath the 2 strings, like this. And I'm gonna put 1, put the loop through the other loop, like this. And then put the ends of the first one through the loop of the second one, like this. And then I pull. I think something like that. But this is already quite big. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Underneath. Would it be nice if I swap them around? They will alternate. I don't know where that looks. Through the loop. And ends of the first one through the second loop. There we go. And pull. Oh yeah, I think I like that when it alternates. Otherwise all these bumps would be on the same side, right? And I want it to be even. This one can go here, through and through. This is like an audiobook activity. Put on a nice book or something to listen to, or a YouTube video, and then just carry on. So far, I'm feeling good about this. There we go. And we do the same thing again. Almost there. That's the way I'm gonna measure, by the way. I'm just gonna see if these ones are as long as these ones. And they are not yet. So maybe the next one. Almost there! One more. Yeah, look. I would say that's the same size. So if I now would brush it out, see? You don't even have to brush it out, it already looks cool. That already looks like a leaf. So that's 28 strings, I think. And the next step is to try and comb it out to make it all fluffy. Let's see if that, I think this doesn't work. Yeah, this works. Ooh, look. Look, they're all separated. Look. That's a leaf. Now look, I am afraid of it going a bit like this. I might have to like place it, brush it, and then leave it forever. But then again, I might have to like adjust it a little bit with some glue or some felt on the back, I think. That's a possibility. Now, do I want to cut it? I'm not sure. Do I want it into a point? Oh no, what did I do? I broke it. Panic! Okay, so you need to be careful of the bottom one. So that will slide out. Do I need to tie this up or something so it doesn't? Then again, if I don't brush it, it's gonna be fine. If I don't brush it, it's gonna be fine. If I don't brush it. I've decided I'm gonna cut it a little bit. So it's slightly rounded at the top. I like that. Yeah, but this looks a little bit more like a leaf, I think. And that's my first leaf. For the next one, I think this string needs to be longer. So I don't know how I want to hang it. I think the size is good. What do you think? And then I need some with longer strings and some with shorter strings. Okay, and this took me half an hour. So if I need 20, right. Let's try this again. Let's try the white one, 1 meter. This is 1 meter. That's what I'm going to use at the base. From this knot to the bottom is 20 centimeters. So that's where I want to make another knot as a sort of starting point. Right about here, I guess. Another one as an ending point. And there we go. So in between the knots, I'm going to tie some strings. If I have something that is about 20 centimeters, no, 10 centimeters. Maybe I can cut this to size. I'm thinking, if I do this, and then I go around a couple times, and then if I cut this part, they should be strings of 20 centimeters, because this is 10 and this is 10, together 20, right? Logics. So 1, 28. There he is. If I now cut this, can I go in between this little layer? Oh my gosh.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Last few strings. Now we have strings roughly 20 centimeters. That is good. Hooray. Now let's tie it on here. We have our 2 knots. This is actually easier than I thought. I thought it would be harder. Should I say that afterwards? Wait, what's to come still? I've also been thinking about the possibility of doing a sort of buy versus DIY, because I already said I saw this for sale on AliExpress or Temu or some website like that, and I was thinking I'm just making it off the picture, thinking like, oh, I like this, I like that, I'm adjusting it a little bit. But what if I also buy the original inspiration item? And then we can compare them. Like, is it worth my time? Is it worth the money? Could you just better buy it, or don't waste your money and just make it? But let me know if you'd like that. There we go. Brush it out. There we go. We have another leaf. Come on, come on, yeah. I think I like this. So if I make a couple more with all of them at this length, and then I'll tie them where I want them, cut the leftover bit. That might work, right? One more thing I want to change, this part. What if I double it up? And that way I'm thinking I put string around it, and I might be able to put my scissors in between the layers. Cut, 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 cut. Okay, let's take this bit out. And then we shove the scissors in. Oh, way better. Way better. Yeah. I think this is the way to go. So now I just need to make like a whole bunch more of these. Time lapse. I made 24 leaves in the end, and guys, it took so long. I ended up making big ones, but also smaller ones, and I think they turned out quite cute actually. The next thing I want to do, I made loads of leaves, which turned out quite cool, I think. And the next thing I want to do is make a string. Then I'll hang it on the wall and we can start decorating the string. There we go. So we have a string. I've got some tape so I can just temporarily stick it to the wall. I hope. Something like this. I hope this won't take off my wallpaper. It might. I don't know. So the next thing we'll do is grab the leaves and we're just gonna hang them. Oh, you won't be able to see them. Do I need to put it higher up? Hold on. Well, at least you can see it then. There we go, something like that. Oh! But it needs to be at different heights. Do you know when you start to do something and you start to doubt like every little step you're doing? Let's first hang them all up and see what's going on before we doubt ourselves. I'm just thinking, I was also planning on putting some little beads in between all the strings. Can I just put them on the end and just slide them over? There we go. Let's divide them a little bit. Let's put up the rest. Ooh! Shoot. Okay, stay. this? Let me look at it from a distance. I think that's quite good. They need to be slightly more closer together, I think. Let's try that. How's that? That's better. We are doing a little time travel and it's 6 months later now. We are in my home. The babies have been born. These are all the cards that we received. It's time to take them down and make space for the macrame leaves. Just so you know, the babies are doing very well. I'm doing very well. So all is good. I'm happy to just be able to film again and get back into it. We are in my home now. This is the wall that the macrame will be on. Sorry about the voice, I've just been sick, so I sound a bit rough. Okay, let's hang the thing up. Where is it? It's right here. I wrapped the whole thing around the clipboard, see? That's all the leaves. How cool is that? Okay, I'm gonna try and not tangle it, because I did a good job so far, and hang it on the wall. I'm gonna change my shirt, it's too warm. So I'm gonna tie all the tops and see if I can wedge the knot into the bead. So that is how it's secured and I don't need any glue or something, hopefully. Oh, if you don't know where I'm from, this might give you a clue. I'm eating licorice out of my own free will. So what I did to secure the leaves to the string is move the bead up, tie a knot in the string, pull the bead over the knot and then cut the right cord, not the wrong one. And I did that about 1,000,000 times. Done! Now to make it prettier. So I'm brushing them out, trying to get them in a leaf shape. The small ones were okay, but the big ones were a bit more reluctant to defy gravity. Ta-ta! There it is. I'm actually quite pleased. It was quite a lot of work, but I'm quite pleased. However, I have 3 things I would like to change. First of all, they need to hold their shape better. I don't know how to do that. I'm thinking maybe iron-on interfacing at the back. I'm thinking maybe I do use glue. Help me out. Down in the comments, if you have any experience, let me know. The second problem I'm having is that it's not actually up against the wall. There's like 2 centimeters between the wall and the string. So that's not helping the whole staying in shape situation, I can tell you that much. The third problem I'm having, the echo is a little bit better, but it's still there. So I'm thinking more leaves. So let me know if you'd like to see part 2 where we fix all these problems we're having. But for now, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!